Someone needs to fire the anime version of Cupid. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst relationships in anime. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at couples that are officially together at one point or another during their respective series, and whose romances just don't work. Oh, and be on the lookout for some major spoilers down the line. Number 10, Makoto and Sakai, School Days. He is a terrible person. She is a terrible person. What happens when you put them together? Well, lots of meaningless sex that ends up with a murder. Originally just a friend who encouraged Makoto to pursue a relationship with another girl, her own jealousy eventually led to the pair of them beginning an affair. We're not sure how she pictured their fairy tale romance, but he proceeds to cheat on her with another girl, and then another, and well, you get the idea, right? Granted, she could have just walked away from it all, but nope. Stabbing him to death was the only logical thing to do, of course. Number 9, Yuki and Yuno, Future Diary.
Face it, I've got a bona fide stalker.
Speaking of bloodshed, what happens when you get a stalker whose infatuation reaches so great that she's eventually willing to kill? Yuno Gasai, obviously. While she may appear sweet and innocent on the outside, she's actually a psychopath whose goal in life is ensuring her and Yuki's survival by killing off the rest of the Future Diary holders, as well as anyone else that Yuki happened to have contact with.
Time to choose, Yuki.
Choose what?
Granted, it probably didn't help that he tried to use her as a way to make sure he won in the end, something he comes to regret when he sees just how far Yuno is willing to go.
Was it really so much to ask that I get to spend one single day in bliss with the man I love?
Number 8, Tatsumi and Mine, Akame ga Kill. The newest addition to the night raid certainly knows how to earn the attention of the ladies. However, in this case, it's probably to his detriment. From the get-go, Mine sees Tatsumi as a burden and not worthy of joining their elite assassination group. This pestering, teasing, and ridiculing goes on even after he's proven to be a capable member of that group. Well, then she develops feelings for him, which she just manages to confess before she dies after a brutal fight against the Empire. Yeah, in all honesty, there's so little chemistry here that even Esdeath seems like a more logical choice. Plus, she's hot. Number 7, Light and Misa, Death Note.
Thank you so much. I'll try my hardest to make you love me. I promise.
Turns out that the god of the New World isn't just a mass murderer with a messiah complex, but also a jerk when it comes to women.
Would you please make me your girlfriend?
As the second Kira, Misa was infatuated with Light to the point where it becomes almost mindless worship, eager to help him on his crusade of death. You'd think he'd be kind of happy to have a companion like her, but nope. To Kira, all she is a tool that he can easily manipulate. He even considered eventually killing her in order to cover his own back. Oh, and to top it all off, he cheated on her with another woman who he promised to make his goddess. Nice guy.
Join me, Kiyomi, and you will be the goddess of the New World.
Number 6, Kirito and Asuna, Sword Art Online. Yeah, we know. Hold on a second. This couple technically made it onto our best couples in anime list, but hear us out. There is plenty to like about the two in terms of their obvious love for one another, but on the flip side, there's also tons to hate. Mostly that they're kind of shoved down our throats.
Let's get a move on, horsey. We're heading north-northeast.
Considered to be one of the most divisive pairings in all of anime, there's no gray area with these two, which is why we had to include them on both lists. After all, despite Asuna being his one true love, Kirito has always been known to be quite the player. And we're not talking about just video games here.
So, Kirito, I was thinking, how about we get to know each other a little better? I know a cute little pub in Sylvain, my treat.
Number 5, Kiritsugu and Iris Vale, Fate Zero.
サーバントの召喚にはそれほど大掛かりな号令は必要ないんだ。実際にサーバントを招き寄せるのは聖杯だからね。
Just because she was created to become a tool to be used in the Fourth Holy Grail War doesn't give you any excuse to be such a dick, Kiritsugu.
僕は君を死なせる羽目になる。
despite the two of them marrying and conceiving a child together. Kiritsugu is not exactly the best husband, so he's lucky that her love for him is so unconditional, though not enough to prevent sadness from filling the place where happiness should technically be. Then, of course, there's the whole sacrificing her to become the vessel of the Grail, not to mention the little fling he had with Maya. Geez, even Saber's a better gentleman.
及ばずながら努力します。さあ、どうか。
Number 4, Sasuke and Sakura, Naruto series.
Because you're annoying.
You just had to go back to your old ways, didn't you, Sakura? At the start of the series, these two were nothing more than a one-sided crush. Over time, however, as Sasuke leaned towards the role of villain, Sakura actually matured into a shinobi who could stand on her own 2 feet. At least until the end of the Great Ninja War, where she divulges that she's still got the hots for the last Uchiha. One time skip later, and what do we get? Sakura raising Sasuke's daughter while he's off being his angsty, emo self. Good, good. Number 3, almost every Digidestined, Digimon Adventure 02.
Hey everybody, look, it's TK!
Hello! Okay, so anime. You want to give everyone a happy ending? That's totally cool. You want to marry off each of the Digidestined and give them kids with random people? That's not so cool.
Hey, you wanna play tag? Yeah.
Admittedly, it's nice to see that Yole got with Ken in the end, but that's hardly even scratching the surface. But did Kari and TK end up together? Nope. That's basically unforgivable. Seriously, who the hell are these kids' parents? And why did Tai get cucked by Matt? What the heck? This sucks!
Oh, how come? I'll take care of him.
Number 2, Goku and Chi-Chi, Dragon Ball Z.
What did you do with my son?
To be honest, we're not sure who is more ill-suited for who. Goku, even after all of these years, still has no comprehension of what marriage means except giving his wife the occasional child. Chi-Chi, on the other hand, has a temper that could probably scare off Frieza and constantly yells at Goku.
Hold it right there! Now, let me get this straight.
We know from back in the days of Dragon Ball that Chi-Chi was deeply in love with Goku, but other than that, there's been no real romantic interaction between the two. Granted, Saiyans aren't exactly the most romantic of species, but come on, even Vegeta puts in more effort.
Oh, he's nothing but a thick-headed ape.
Number 1, Kyosuke and Kunino, Oriemo.
話があるから、私の部屋に来て。
明日じゃダメなのか?
ダメ!
Every good romance has to have a few obstacles to overcome, and while the verbal abuse that Kyosuke had to endure from the pint-sized closet otaku was often way too harsh, it could all be overlooked if their relationship developed in an organic and fulfilling manner. Except, there's one fatal flaw to this coupling: they're brother and sister. Ew! This is something that doesn't even seem to stop them from going all out and trying to get married. Kyosuke, why, dude, why? There were so many girls who enjoyed your company, treated you with respect, would have made for a great soulmate, and most importantly, were not your sister.
おはようございます。先輩?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.